Hey everybody, Shoebox Legends here. Thanks for joining me today for a soccer rip here on the channel. I can hear the view count dropping as I announced at the outset of the video. I know soccer isn't for everyone, but I love the international game. Huge fan of the sport. I do enjoy collecting the cards. There's certainly a lot more available now in the realm of soccer and card collecting than there was years back. But I've been collecting soccer cards for over 10 years now. And I really love the Prizm Premier League set because the Premier League out of England is my favorite league and the league that I follow most closely and watch the most games from every year. So this product hits home for me. I love Prizm, I love Shine, and it's a league and players that I'm generally familiar with. I don't pretend to be an expert for soccer on the level that I am, baseball or hockey, but I know my way around a little bit, and I'm looking forward to digging into this box. This was ordered from Target online and was tipped off to this by my hobby buddy Peeps here on YouTube. So Peeps is a fellow soccer fan and collector and saw that these were available. I think he was picking one up for himself and he dropped me a text to let me know that these were available on Target's website. So I'm not probably going to rip into maybe half of this in this installment here, just because there are 12 packs per box and I'd like to keep this video from becoming too long here, so let's get the wrapper off this and we'll probably just pull the first, maybe 6 packs and just do half of the mega box and save the rest for a rainy day in the future. So here we are, and when this arrived, it was pretty well beat up, the box that these came in, so I was kind of afraid that these cards were going to be worse for the wear, but thankfully it looked like, despite some pretty rough outer packaging, like the internal components in the cards were in decent shape. So hopefully when I open these up, they don't have a bunch of dinged corners or anything like that. If so, I'll have to get back in touch with Target. But despite my mailman's best efforts, hopefully these are going to come out of the packaging unscathed. So here are the first 6 packs or half of the Mega. According to my quick and dirty research on the front of this box, over about 30-second time span, out of the 5 cards per pack, there's probably going to be like 3 base and then 2 parallels or inserts per pack. And this is a set that's been around for a few years now. So I actually pulled out this Declan Rice rookie card. This is from the 2019 version of Panini Prizm Premier League. So that's obviously a couple years older than the product we're looking at now, and just made for a nice background material and kind of shows the history of this set. So here's your base card. This is Roman Parad. And pretty nice design here. This is a rookie card. You can see we have the rookie logo that those of us who open soccer products are familiar with. Typical Panini Prizm fare here. The cards don't look drastically different year in and year out. Here's a look at the back. Have the same recycled photo from the front, which is something that Panini is known for. And that's a wrap. So first base card out of the first pack down. Next up, we have Matthias Clich. And he's not a player that I really recognize either, I have to be honest. He's a midfielder. And here's our first insert. Got a fireworks card here of Abdoulaye Doucouré for Everton. So despite my claim to be a Premier League fan, this first pack is not including a ton of names that I am exactly familiar with here. But here is our first red ice parallel, and these look beautiful. If you've tuned into my channel with any frequency over time, you know that ice or atomic is kind of my favorite parallel that exists in shiny modern cardboard. So really happy to see a couple of these per pack. We have William Troost Ekong here for Watford. And curious to see, does not look like there's really much in the way of etching on these. It's a little bit hard to tell. There's certainly an etched outline of the player, and the atomic elements or the ice elements do kind of move into the actual card itself. So it's hard to tell what is ice and what is etching. But actually, I'm going to retract that statement. If you look here at the stake.com logo on the jersey, it does look like we have some etching. So we'll see kind of as we progress through this box how that lines up. And here's the second red ice from that first pack, Ollie Watkins for Aston Villa. Pack number 2. As far as cards I'd be looking to pull out of this, I'm a Liverpool fan, so I love any cool Liverpool inserts or parallels. Of course, Ronaldo returned to the Premier League. Cristiano Ronaldo this year for Man U, so he is in the set. Would love a nice Ronaldo parallel. That would probably pay for the box and then some. And really just kind of looking to get some exposure to the product and see what this is all about. We've got here Todd Cantwell base, a Paul Pogba base for Manchester United, and then a Fabio Silva for the Wolverhampton Wolves. And then the red ice parallels, we've got another Wolverhampton here, Hee-Chan Hwang, and then a Brian Gill for Tottenham Hotspur. So not exactly crushing it, 2 packs in here, at least as far as players I'm familiar with. I did get a second of these mega boxes. I ordered 2 just because they were available at cost, but I have put that one into my unopened wax kind of deep freeze in my climate-controlled storage room in the basement, and I'll save that one for down the line. Next up here in pack 3, Bertrand Traore for Aston Villa. Got a Jared Bowen base for West Ham United. Kasper Schmeichel for Leicester City, the keeper. And then for red ice, we have Joe Gelhardt, rookie card there. And Theo Walcott, who's been around for quite a while. That's a nice looking red ice parallel there. Cool stuff. So halfway through these first 6 packs here. And then we'll wrap this video for today and save the second half of that box for down the line. Next up, we've got a Mark Cucurella for Brighton Hove Albion. May have mispronounced his name. William Troost Ekong for Watford, and that's a rookie. I like that the rookie card logo is color-coded to match the team colors. It's a nice touch. And then we got a Matej Vidra, a red ice of Gabriel Jesus for Man U. That is Man City. That's a really nice card there. Of course, Manchester City did end up winning the Premier League, edged out my favorite team, Liverpool. Was really close all season long, and Manchester City has just been so dominating, and they ended up taking it home again. And then here is the first of our 2 promised silver prisms per mega box. This is Harry Maguire of Manchester United, and can confirm it's a lot easier to make out on the silver, but we do have etching here. You can see through Harry's shorts up through the logo on the jersey. Some really nice etching. So there was some concern among collectors that maybe Panini would skip the etching. I think they did that in some other Prizm products recently, maybe for wrestling or UFC, but it looks like for this soccer release, the etching is intact. Very happy to see that. Pack number 5, we've got Brian Mbeumo, probably brutally pronounced that one, for the Brentford Bees. Nice logo there on the upper left. We've got Joel Gelhardt rookie. We saw his red ice rookie, and we've got the base to go along with it. And then here's a Scorers Club insert featuring Christian Benteke, striker who's been around for many years now and plays for Crystal Palace. And then the 2 red ice here for Man U, we've got Luke Shaw. And of course, the red ice parallels look particularly nice for Manchester United and Liverpool cards. That's a cool one. And then Kenny McLean is the second red ice in pack number 5. And then we'll close it out here with the first half of this mega box with pack number 6. We've got a Dominic Calvert-Lewin for Everton base card. Luke Shaw base card. So a lot of repetition in these first packs in terms of getting an ice parallel and a base of the same card or the same player. We've got an emergent Jamal Lewis for Newcastle United. Believe they were relegated. And then for the red ice, we have Ashley Barnes and Douglas Luiz. So not a ton to write home about, if I'm being honest. The red ice parallels look very nice, but I do wish I had pulled some bigger names out of those first 6 packs. Did get one of the two promised silver parallels. These look incredible. We'll probably try to track a couple of these down of some of my favorite players, maybe Mo Salah, Kevin De Bruyne from Man City. Those are really nice looking, as the silvers are every year in Prizm. So a good look at the product, hefty stack of cards. Really love the parallels, but I am hoping to get some bigger names in the second half of the mega box. So that's a wrap for today. I appreciate you checking out the first portion of this with me and spending 10 minutes of your valuable time looking at soccer cards here on the channel. I'll certainly be back in the near future with the rest of this mega box and some more sports card content in general. Until then, enjoy the hobby, take care, and stay safe.